as we dive into our city, I just got to tell you, this is the Banks household, and this will be the family that we play with today. Now, I want to show you guys how the house is set up first, and then we'll go around, we'll meet the family, and we'll start the series from there. So as you can see, the house that you just saw, I found that online in the gallery. I couldn't see who created it. I wanted to give them credit. So if you are the creator, tag yourself in the comments, and I will definitely highlight you. Thank you for building such an awesome house. We're in the foyer of the household, and you see they have like a guest bathroom as soon as you walk in. That's for people who've coming in from out of town, or you had a long day at work, you've got to take a poop or whatever. You know, you come through the front door, run right to the bathroom. Here we have a utility closet. I love just putting little details in the game like this, especially all the little clutter stuff that you can put into the game. Now, if we go through the main entrance, this is like the living room slash dining room slash kitchenette that you'll see. We got some family photographs of the people you haven't met yet. Your bookcase for your reading, that's mostly for my wife because she's a huge reader. And we saw the boys as boys, now they're men with the happy husband and wife in the middle. So I'll save the names for later, but that kid happens to be this kid. And this kid happens to be, which one is he? This kid. So yeah, I am all about throwing up family photographs in these pictures. So as you see, here's the actual living room, or excuse me, the dining room area. A lot of laughs, a lot of dirty dishes apparently. Catching up and just living life happens right there at that table. And then in this kitchen, I must say, in this, not in the build, but in the decorating of this kitchen, this little area right here was the most frustrating thing to build. I had to reset the custom placement over and over again until they were able to actually walk through. So we leave the kitchen area, and I have a little lounge area here. As you can tell, music is probably a key element to this household, which we will dive into later for sure. Even have the microphone and the chess playing area. Again, more radio, more music. And then if you make your way in here, this is actually where they have the TV and the entertainment system set up. Again, you can see somebody likes basketball, given the basketball decor and the photographs on the wall. We got the television, got the Xbox One with the Connect, and we got the African appreciation art and how beautiful all that stuff is. And again, we have the Mac computer set up over here. Loads and loads of custom content, which just makes this house very fun for me. I kind of just discovered custom content not too long ago, and I've just been on a downloading spree ever since. If we go through this little break area from the main house, there's a garage this way, but there's also a utility bathroom downstairs for emergencies. Say you're outside doing garden work, or you're sitting around and you're working on your cars outside, you come in here and you freshen up. You don't even have to take your dirt through the house. Again, all custom content. I was able to locate you creators out there. If you see your stuff in this video, please shout it out. I just love the work that you all are able to accomplish and bring to us. From here, we'll step outside to the main deck area. Again, as you can tell, this is one of those nice country homes that you just love going over and spending time at. The people are friendly, the house is warm, you got the lounge area, you can kind of sit out and look at the pool if that's what you want to do, or if you want to get in the pool, that's definitely an option. For all my people who like to just straight up, ooh, didn't mean for that to happen. Just like to hang outside in general. You got the barbecue pit situation right here. You got your wash station, keep your hands and your plates clean. Got your little alcoholic beverages, your pool tools such as your towels and whatever else you need. And then you even have the bar. Again, we're sitting out here and we're eating, just enjoying the view, enjoying this beautiful backyard. And they even have it kind of set up like a restaurant over here with the dual I think canopy is the word I'm looking for, but don't quote me, and don't get me if I misquote that. But the definitely the lawn chairs and umbrella situation. And then we go in the tool shed out here, and as you can tell, it's a bit of a mess, bit of a storage unit. Again, I love the clutter. come out here and you can definitely, whatever you're into. When a family is this big, they need a lot of resources. So apparently somebody owns a motorcycle, somebody cares about fitness in here, got a couple of bikes, somebody's a Chicago Bulls fan apparently. And we step outside again, and I'll just zoom in over here, and we have a garden that has yet to really be utilized in this current harvest, I guess one might say. So again, all the random miscellaneous stuff, just cannot thank the custom content contributors enough. You guys do an amazing job. I'm not going to show you the garage yet. It's kind of not in use. And again, so we'll come back to where we entered, and we'll head upstairs now. If I can do this right, there we go. So when you get upstairs, I hate that I have all the lights off, but you'll get the picture. You'll get sick of this house eventually. It's like a hall of mysterious doors. Which door do we go in first? If I remember correctly, this should be another utility closet upstairs. Again, a lot of clutter, just really neat, fun stuff. Even somebody was creative enough to, you didn't see that floating in midair, creative enough to create realistic looking shampoo. Okay, clearly we have a very artistic sim who occupies this space. You can look around his room, got the messy bed, the artwork on the wall, the abstract artwork. Looks like he's a little bit of a musician. And again, just love the detail. It's got the power box on the floor, the guitar amp or guitar step pedal, the cymbals, got a wall outlet. Whoever built this is amazing. They got the speaker on the ground. Just love the neatness and the messiness of this room. And take a look at these hanging lights right here. I love those hanging lanterns, and that's just noteworthy in itself, just taking a look at the detail. And if you go up, he's even got his little speakers and his little figurines in here as well. So let's exit his room again. We'll meet. Oh, I forgot to show you these lights that somebody built. How amazing is that? And the fish tank on the wall that is actually a guitar. How cool is that? So we'll exit this room and we'll see what's behind this door. It should, not this door. Yep, this door. This is the upstairs restroom, bathroom, powder room, whatever. Again, love the custom shower I was able to find online. Thank you for taking your time and building this. And I really like this bathroom in general. It's kind of industrial, kind of chic. Just really, really cool to me. And it looks like you got the different bath salts, which kind of doesn't make sense now that I'm looking at this. This is definitely a shower only situation. It's where the business goes down, and you know, apparently somebody likes dogs as well. Whenever Sims 4 decides to release pets, this will definitely be an owner of pets. So let's go into this room. Looks like we got a dual room set up here. Got blinds, and I love the fact that the light actually shoots through the blinds, just doesn't shoot through the window. So that's very detailed. Got custom artwork up. Somebody is a photographer in this room. Again, you'll meet all these people later, but just a very neat room in comparison. It looks like some adults or just a neat freak shares the guest bedroom, but we'll get into those details later. Let's see. Any, mini, miny, go. So here we have the master bedroom. Apparently we have 2 occupants of, and you can just see it's a big old bright beautiful room, sun shining through. Again, my wife loves to sit out with views and read, so I always try to build her a view into whatever house I create or decorate, and this one definitely has it. And the master bedroom is the only room that has its own bath, but very simple, with just wood grain everywhere, very old school country feel to it, which has its charm as well. And I love the above the bed cabinets, whoever built that. And let's take a minute to appreciate this clutter as well. Let me back up a little bit. So just got a box of junk. Every room has a box like that. We have books that are going through the mirror. I probably need to reposition. And let's check out that makeup kit and that lotion and shampoo. I love all the little details that go into this game. Let's pull down a little bit, and last but not least, let's take a deep breath, because this room, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm warning you, this room is explicit. You might want to not go in here. Go ahead, just fast forward about 15-20 seconds. Okay, and now we're in this room, and let's just got all the different artwork on the room. Apparently graffiti on the floor, just trash, more artwork, just hats on the wall. It's a very fun room. It looks very lived in. Closet door, oh my gosh. Okay, all right. Apparently we have a slob situation over here, just junk everywhere. Clearly making up a bed is not his strength either, and yeah, he's just going to be a fun person to play with, just judging by the mess in his room. At least his closet's neat, right? We'll give him some credit there. At least his closet, is that okay, I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be. But yeah, and he's just apparently has an appreciation for basketball and shoes, and again, more bulls and alcohol, and okay, some other things he's got going on. So yeah, again, we will get it. Okay, I'm gonna have to blur that out. I did not know that was a thing. Yeah, so that's his bedroom, and then I feel like we covered each room so far. Yeah, that's it. So with that, I'm looking forward to playing this house, playing this family with you all. I feel like I showed you outside. Oh, I can't talk today. I know I showed you guys outside already, and the only thing left to do would be, yeah, that's really it. They got a couple cars in the driveway, and they are blocked by the mail system or the newspaper system. So I gotta. That's good thing this game doesn't let you drive cars yet at this point. But on that note, that is the tour of the house. Let's go ahead and meet the family. Let's just start with the dad and go down. Okay. All right. Well, this is Bobby Banks. Apparently, he feels the need to be shirtless right now. Let's go ahead and put some clothes on him. And while I do that, just a little background on Bobby Banks. Bobby is a musical genius. He loves music. He is self-assured, and he is very, very creative. Bobby was one of those guys back in the day who would just kind of sit at the little juke joints and play music and get ladies and drink the night away. And you know, Papa might have been a Rolling Stone, but he definitely settled down with Angie, who was also in her pajamas. So let's get Angie. Okay, let's get Angie dressed. Okay, Angie. A couple things about Angie. Angie is a friend of the world. She is gregarious, if I said that word correctly today. She's a good Sims. She's outgoing, and she's a bit of a goofball. But she's definitely the big mama, the matriarch, and the woman you kind of want to hang around and get a laugh. All right, and so Angie and Bobby made Bobby Jr. Couple things about Bobby. Bobby's got a fun background. He's the oldest brother, and Bobby was a bit of a basketball player, as you'll find out later. And if you look at him, Bobby's always been a little bit of a troublemaker. It's one of those kids you kind of liked hanging around, but always knew it was going to be some mess back in the day. So as you can tell, he is the chief of mischief. He is definitely a glutton. Likes to borrow things without giving them back, and he's a bit of a slob, which makes sense given that we saw how messy his room was not too long ago. And I think the fun thing to know about Bobby Jr. is Bobby kinda has a way with women, and let's see if we can, you know, get him locked in and settled in on one girl during this series, but I highly doubt it. So then there was Bobby Jr., and let's meet the youngest brother. So we got Bobby Jr., and then we got Angie, so there had to be an Angelo. And Angelo is, again, takes right after his dad. He is a musical genius. He is a music lover. He's very creative, and he's very outgoing. The kid does not like to sit around unless it is making music. And as you can tell, Bobby's got a little bit of, Angelo has a little bit of style to him. I kind of hate the word swag, but I can't think of a better one right now. It's got a little swag to his get up. While I'm here, I'm sorry, getting a little distracted. Let's get these shoes off and let's put, yeah, that looks way better. So I think he's ready to go at this point. Now we got, I think it's Angie's sister. I think Lee Parks is Angie's sister. Let me see.
Wanna fetch?
Yes.
Oh.
Now this is Angie's sister. She Lee is interesting. She's a little bit of a flower child. She's a serial romantic, hasn't been able to keep a man. She's got these outrageous views about love. She's very alluring. She's a bit of a gloomy person because she's never truly satisfied, which is why she can't keep people around her. She's a hopeless romantic and at the same time has commitment issues. So you can tell she's a bit of a mess. Right now she's living with them because she is the person who sells fertilizer at flower markets and is a freelance photographer and all these different things. So Angie was like, hey Bobby, you think we can let Lee move in? Bobby was like, no woman, you know I can't stand your sister. And Lee moved in anyway because things like that happen when you get married. What's the moral of that story? Know who you're marrying. Okay, and now Lee's son is Cam, or Cameron, but Cam for short. And Cam kind of takes after his mom. He's a bit of a big old marshmallow, but he's looking for a soulmate. He too is alluring. He's good. And you have to excuse my country accent when I say that. Just let it ride. He's romantic, and he is a bit of a goofball as well. When I created him, I just kind of saw like a mama's boy, a kid who kind of looks out for his mom all the time. He kind of hangs around his roughneck cousin, but has the sensibility of his other cousin. And he's just going to be a very fun character to navigate because he's ambitious, but wants to keep up with his cousins at the same time. Going back to them all being little kids and hanging around each other, he was that cousin you kind of just couldn't help but to pick on. And so it's going to be a lot of fun to play with him. But there you have it. That is our family. This is the Banks, I guess you'll say, / Parkers. And I'm very interested to see what storylines unfold, especially with a character as potentially ignorant as Bobby Jr., a guy trying to make his lane out in music, and just a kid trying to find love while being successful. Will his mom get her stuff together? And these two, you know, I just love old people, so watching them navigate and hopefully getting some grandbabies and some daughters-in-laws, it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you like what you see, check out more of my videos, leave me some comments. This is Alex the Abstract from the Laughing Box Network, and I thank you.